Did you know during 2011 and 2015 there was an increase by 900% of the uses of cigarettes in US? Welcome, my name is Georgett Hammal and with my partner Samuel Morales we're talking about e-cigarettes or vaping products used associated with lung injuries or EVALI. First, what is vaping? Vaping is the practice of inhalating an aerosol by heating a liquid substance. While the traditional cigars or pipes are smoked through combustion, the e-cigars, vape pens or e-hookahs are vaped, and the resultant aerosol contain a number of potential toxic chemicals such as nicotine and cannabinoids such as tetrahydrocannabinol, as well as flavorings such as diacetyl and cinnamaldehyde, as well as byproducts such as formaldehyde and acrolein, caused by the potential overheating of the propylphenol glycol and glycerin. Electronic cigarettes were first developed in China in the early 2000s and introduced to the US market in 2007. In the US, the product experienced growth with the number of the users doubling every year between 2008 and 2012. The parts of vaping cigarettes are four in common: the mouthpiece to inhalate, the cartridge to hold the solution, the heating element to heat the liquid solution, and the power source. But what these substances contain? The liquid solution can contain nicotine or THC. Moreover, the specific cause of vaping-related illness is the vitamin E acetate because it's the potential culprit to the lung injuries. The vitamin E acetate is the only chemical commonly added to the THC vaping liquid to dilute it. Statistics shows that the users of EVALI are 60% males and 34% females. Moreover, 82% of the users are using THC and 62% is using nicotine. Now I give my word to my partner Samuel.
As said before, vapes have been on the market for 17 years, and with it, many health issues have come too. Vaping puts nicotine into the body. Nicotine is highly addictive and can slow brain development in teens and affect memory, concentration, learning, self-control, attention, mood, and it can increase the tendency to other types of addictions later in life. Today we will focus more on the impact it brings to our lungs. Based on a research done by the United States Federal Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC), they have proved that the act of vaping will show symptoms of difficult breathing, shortness of breath, chest pain, gastrointestinal sickness leading to serious lung damage and death. As my partner Georgett mentioned before, one of the substances used in the oil for vaping is vitamin E. In a research done by the Johns Hopkins University, they have shown that even though vitamin E can be easily taken orally or applied in the skin, when being inhaled it can irritate our bronchial tubes, causing extensive irrecoverable damage to our lungs. Moreover, other substances such as diacetylene, known to damage small passageways in the lungs, formaldehyde, cause lung disease, alkaline, used to kill weeds, are also being inhaled when you vape. We may say, well, if I don't vape, then I'm safe. That isn't technically true. As there is secondhand smoke, we also have secondhand vapor, where all the products are being exhaled by the vapor will have an impact in your health. Some of the chemicals you indirectly inhale are nicotine, ultrafine, diacetylene, and benzene. We advise to avoid vaping as much as possible as some of the chemicals that are found in them are also found in cigarettes, which can lead to lung cancer. Now let's see how vaping has impacted the economy. We know this is a market that has grown exponentially. A great example of it is the growth it had in 2011 to 2012 when the sales were from 250 million to 500 million, and it kept growing more and more, making more and more throughout the years, making United States #1 vaping market, surpassing China, Italy, Malaysia, and the United Kingdom combined. Vaping has also had an impact on other industries, such as the health industry. If you don't know, healthcares are allowed to increase the smokers' premiums up to 50% higher, Although it has been debated whether to apply to vape users, there are insurance that take them as smokers. The average cost to treat lung disease starts from $3,000 to $9,000 based on research done by the Lung Health Institute. And don't forget that lungs take permanent damage. As scenarios escalate to lung cancer, the cost will be much higher. Monthly costs of care for patients in the initial phase who receive non-active treatment range from $3,000 to $4,000, and the lung cancer attribute portion range from $2,000 to $3,000. But if your lungs are found in the worst case scenario that you need transplant, it will just cost you $135,000. In conclusion, the act of smoking has evolved to vaping and is still inflicting a great damage to our health. As our opinion, we recommend to avoid any kind of smoking due to all the permanent damage it can bring. Life is long and you don't want to waste it in smoke.